Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We do have live tournament action coming at you right now. It's going to be on GSL's Terminus October. Jason and Smorty going to be battling it out. And I do have Aegis on the line with me. Aegis, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm ready for this game.
Good stuff.
TvP, always fun. But I do have to admit one thing before we begin.
Go ahead.
I've seen games on this map. I've never played or casted this map, so I'm not as familiar as I should be with this map.
Yeah, it not being a ladder map does present a problem to a lot of players, where most of the time you find people laddering, and they're very familiar with the ladder maps. Quite frankly, some of which are terrible. But in tournaments, they tend to use maps that are considered more balanced,
right,
by the entire community. And there's a lot of people that put a lot of effort into creating these maps. And testing the maps too. So we've got pretty good maps here, I think, for a tournament setting. But you want to share with us a little bit about the spawn positions here? I'd love to hear it.
Okay, so we have in the left spawning position, we have our blue Terran, Jason, a 15 master, very solid player. And in the top position, we have one of the top Protoss masters we've seen tonight, Smorty. That's how I'm going to pronounce his name.
Absolutely. Good guy there. So real quick, while we do have a moment here, I want to just mention that Aegis is applying to be a caster, and I'm going to be bringing back our novice tournament, and we're hoping to be able to retain Aegis for that position. So you guys tell me what you think about his casting so far this evening. We'll see if we can't try and install this guy to cast our novice tournament. But good caster here. I think we're having a good time, don't you?
I'm having fun. I'm just having fun. So we see Scouting Probe for Smorty going to the wrong one, but time's a resource, but at the same time, now he knows where he can expand to, which way is safe. But I think Jason probably has a more. No, they both have very bad scouts.
Yeah, well, that's the nature of this map. It being with the 4 spawn locations, sometimes it takes time to get there. But it looks like standard openers from both players so far. Smorty opening with a standard gateway Cybercore opener, just the 1 gas for now, no super fast tech. It's 3.5 minutes in, so at this point we can probably guess that he's going to take an expansion before the 6-minute mark. Back here at Jason's base, we do have a factor going down. Looks like he's opening 111 potentially here. No second gas yet, so probably not going to see Cloaked Banshees at this point, but definitely could see some serious Hellion play. And what do we have here? Oh, a bunker going down. I don't know, man. This looks like a 111 all-in potentially. So
yeah,
there goes the second gas.
Right, and there is the reactor going down on the barracks. So, yeah, 111 all-in's looking very good right now. Warp Gate Tech getting... Yes, that is Warp Gate Tech getting researched. Only 1 gateway right now, just pushing out Stalkers and Zealots, but he is expanding, so that he might get punished.
Yeah, it's a potential, and the nice thing for Smorty is he's taking his expansion at a very good time to counter what's going on here. If Jason does go for a 111 all-in, we can expect to see maybe 1 Raven, 2 Banshees, 2 tanks, and a bunch of Marines, maybe even a Marauder mixed in there. Probably not a Marauder, but at least a whole bunch of Marines, and he'll probably pull SCVs to try and make it happen. It's a very difficult push to deal with, and quite frankly, one of your best counters to that play is to take an early expansion, strangely enough.
Yeah, and it is in fact a 111. We see a lot of tech switching going on, but I do think Marine production will be fairly consistent from here on out.
And he's got this bunker. An early attack from Smorty's not going to go well. An early bunker like this generally is hard to bust through unless you do a really good 4-gate and get down a couple good force fields. You have to have enough of those force fields to keep that bunker from getting repaired, but Jason's got a great opener here. The thing that scares me for his chances here is that Smorty taking that early expansion should be in pretty good shape, and he is going to go for a little bit of aggression here off of his 3 gates. Actually, he's grabbing his 4th gate right now, but his expansion is up and running, and we're going to see some 4-gate aggression here off 2 base.
There's a proxy pylon going down, and that definitely will help once he gets his warp gates going, which they already are up and running. As 2 Stalkers coming in, and we have another starport coming, so we could possibly see some air-heavy play here, like you said, Banshees and Ravens.
Yep, he's got his Raven out on the field already and the Banshee on the way. And, I mean, this is looking to be a pretty standard 1-1-1 all-in. He is grabbing a second starport, however, like you were saying, and that worries me. It seems a little bit overcommitted in many respects.
Right.
I mean, I guess what he's going to do is grab... Oh, no, he's got double Tech Labs on there. I don't get it. He looks like he's going for heavy Banshees here, but without the cloak, this is going to be a less effective play here because he's not going to have the ground forces to really hold on to those Banshees the way that he needs. And with no tanks, it's going to be difficult to annihilate those Stalkers fast enough. And here comes your attack.
Here we go. Let's see here. That Raven.
Great force fields there. The Raven did not toss down anything useful. We need to see that point defense drone, but he doesn't quite have enough energy for the point defense drone right now. And nice play there from Smorty, only losing the Zealots there to take out that bunker. And now Jason with a completely open base. He does have 2 Banshees, however, out on the field, about to be number 3, and he's pulling a bunch of SCVs. I think he believes that Smorty is going to be continuing the stack, and I think it's a great idea.
Right, and I mean, especially putting those Zealots at the front, that's a very good idea with, 50 shield plus 100 health. They're very tanky.
Right.
It's probably the best word for it.
Now, he is going to back out. He sees all the SCVs pulled. He knows he can't really hold on to this force at this position, but the nice thing for him is that Jason is now committing to this push already, and it's taking him a considerable time to start moving out across the map, and this is going to give Smorty a solid opportunity to set up some defenses here, and I think he should be prepared for this.
Absolutely. He's even dropping down a robotics bay, hopefully to get an observer and some immortals up just for defense.
Yeah, so let's see what I think would be a great choice here.
See what he decides to pull. I mean, with those Banshees, one might assume the observer to come out because of cloak, but no cloak coming out.
No cloak on the field. Here comes your defense. Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble. I love the point defense drone here from Jason. If anything's going to make this happen for him, it is going to be that point defense drone and these Banshees. And I mean,
but
Smorty may have overcommitted too much to that attack.
Absolutely. I believe he did pull too many drones. I mean, too many SCVs, the worker word. But he's keeping his production up there, but he keeps just building Marines.
Well, this is a great attack for Jason. He's annihilating his opponent's army at this point. Now his economy is in absolute shambles. The supply count here dropping very, very low. He's down to 29 to Jason's 50 here. Jason with the superior economy at this point. He's got more mining SCVs, it looks like, at this point. And Smorty having a lot of trouble.
Did go down. That Raven did go down, but I mean, I don't know if he has enough.
Trying to take down these Banshees. The Banshees are really, really good units to keep alive. And I mean, he can kite the Marines pretty much all day long with these Stalkers. But the sad thing now for Smorty is that he does not have his Warp Gates powered. Great snipe there from Jason, and he's going to be taking down this entire army. And it looks as though Smorty may end up losing this game here.
Oh, absolutely. I think we should see GG soon. And with those SCVs, keep repairing that Banshee. That's damaging. That hurts.
Yeah, it really is. This is a nice play from Jason. Quite frankly, I think that it really comes down to Smorty overcommitting to his 4-gate aggression there.
Right.
And he lost too many units without doing enough damage. And it
gave... But we do see more pylons going down, but there's the GG, and you just can't beat that.
Can't beat it. Sad to see Smorty go, but Jason, clearly a phenomenal player. We'll be seeing more of him, hopefully, in the tournament. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt-tab, always alt-Starcraft to catch you guys in the next game.